we are discussing about the HPLC, correct? We are doing the demonstration related with the HPLC. What is the main application of HPLC? Did you know? Separation of compound. Only separation? Identification of impurities, checking of the concentration of impurities, then other
isomers,
detection of the isomers, then determination of concentration of isomers, then determination of actual amount of drug present in the formulation, that is, then content uniformity. Do you know?
Yes.
Content uniformity?
Yes.
Means how the drug has been distributed
All over the
inside the dosage forms. That is a content uniformity. Then COD, content uniformity dosage form. COD we can tell. And then actual concentration means SA we can tell. SA we can determine with the help of HPLC. Then presence of water, presence of moisture in the sample we can determine with the help of this instrument. Then dissolution testing. Do you know dissolution testing? Like if we have the tablets, capsules, we have added at the dissolution apparatus and we have run the dissolution. If we take on the 900 ml dissolution medium like water, 0.1 normal HCl or NaOH or 6.8 phosphate vapor, these are the dissolution medium, and we have run up to 30 minutes for the immediate release dosage form. Then we will collect the sample from there, we will dilute up to 100 microgram or whatever first dilution we will do it, and that sample we will inject here in the HPLC and they will shows the particular area in the HPLC and we will determine the actual concentration of the drug present in the tablet or capsule. Initially we have to run the standard of that particular drug, like standard 100 microgram per ml solution we will prepare and we will run the spectra at the HPLC and then we will collect the sample from the dissolution apparatus and we will run here and we will check the SA or the percentage amount of drug has been released after 30 minutes. We will check it. We are knowing the formula, dissolution is equal to the area of unknown means sample, area of standard into the dilution of standard divided by dilution of test into potency into 100. That is the formula for the dissolution testing. Okay, that formula we are using in the industry and that formula has been sanctioned by the or sanctioned with the help of USP guideline or ICH guideline. So that formula we are using for the dissolution apparatus. So this HPLC also used for many purposes, like in a criminal investigation. Do you know criminal investigation? Like if you want to check the DNA. Okay, suppose one section of organ has been found there in the particular where we have found something wrong. Yes. Then we'll collect that particular fragments and we'll run here and we'll check the DNA segments of that, and if we have the doubt on any one person, we'll collect that particular sample in DNA section and we'll run there. If we found any one of that, we'll check it, that person was there in the wrong condition. Okay, that is the criminal investigation. Then also drunken drive case. Do you know drunken drive case? If any accident was there, that time the person has found ki drunk, and they have will collect the sample from that particular drunken patient and will run the spectra here. And if you found the alcohol peak, automatically you will send ki that person has taken the drink. Then other purposes for the like determination of biological fluids. Do you know biological fluids? Like if you want to analyze the pharmacokinetic parameter. Pharmacokinetic parameter means elimination rate, we can check it. Then T half value we can check it. Then onset of action we can check it. Then duration of action we can check it. Okay, these are the parameters we can check with the help of this instrument. Means in all analytical section we can use this HPLC. So many uses are there. we can tell limitless uses of HPLC. In anywhere you just go, HPLC will be available. Even though we are testing the milk, there also we are using HPLC. Means presence of fat present in the milk, we are measuring. Concentration of fat present in the milk, presence of volatile content in the milk, we are measuring. Presence of oil content in the milk, we are measuring with the help of HPLC. Okay, so you just find the any milk containing industry. Here Gokul Dudsang is available, na? Huh? Thote. There is the industry or food processing lab is there.
So both preparation of
Near to Tasgaon there is the one lab. Do you know? I don't know exactly name of that. Gokul or Varna or Chitre. Do you know?
yes.
Chitre also providing the milk. So that industry is available. There the HPLC is available. You can find there. So one person has shifted this HPLC. That's told ki this HPLC is also available in the Chitre food industry or that milk industry. Okay. So these are the limitless uses. We can tell number of uses. Also we can check the soil content. Also we can check the mineral content in the water. So many uses are there. So but we have to check the how we are performing analysis with the help of HPLC. What is the instrumentation part and what is the principle? That point we have to know it. The principle of HPLC is related with the partition coefficient. What is that? Partition coefficient. Partition coefficient means
Related to
distribution of solute or drug in between liquid stationary phase and liquid mobile phase. Liquid stationary phase and liquid mobile phase. So if the solute having highest affinity towards the liquid stationary phase, that compound having the highest retention time, means more retention time. And if the compound having more affinity towards the mobile phase, that compound having lower retention time, means it elute earlier, it elute fastly, means retention time will be near about 2 to 3 2 to 3 minutes. So in that way we will separate the compound. If we have the mixture paracetamol and ibuprofen and we have diluted and we have run the sample on HPLC, so paracetamol has the affinity towards the stationary phase, the peak will get at the 10 minute, and ibuprofen having the affinity towards the mobile phase, that will give the peak at the 3 minute time. So we can separate ibuprofen and paracetamol, and we'll check the concentration of ibuprofen on the basis of area. We'll check the concentration of paracetamol on the basis of area. Means we will determine the concentration of paracetamol as well as ibuprofen in the form of mixture. And already we have separated with the help of this method. Means retention time of ibuprofen is different, retention time of your paracetamol is also different. That is the main concept related with that. Principle is that, what is the principle? Partition coefficient. And partition coefficient means distribution of solute in between two immiscible phases or in between the liquid stationary phase and liquid mobile phase. That is principle. Other principles are also available for the TLC. We are using adsorption principle. Which principle? Adsorption. Gel permeation chromatography is related with the which principle? You have shown the particular experiment before one day, na?
Yes, sir. I charge voltage supply.
Principle, main principle.
Migration of molecule through the pore size of gel.
Permeation chromatography.
Permeation.
The principle is permeation, or we can tell it is a diffusion. Okay, means the pores, they will create the pores, and the particular molecules present in the solid form, they will diffuse, and when they are diffusing towards the particular anode or particular detector section, so we'll collect, we'll separate the compound if the compound having higher molecular weight. So if we are putting the gel inside the beaker and we have the molecule in the two different sizes, so if molecule having the little bit size, and they will easily pass through the pores and it will elute fast. Those compound having maximum size, they will not diffuse easily through the pores of gel, so it will retain there only. So we'll separate the smaller size containing compound from the larger particles. That is a gel permeation chromatography. Next is ion exchange chromatography is also there. There the replacement of ions. We are using cations or cathode and anodes. If you want to separate the cations present in the solution, we'll attach the anodes and we'll run the sample. Automatically the anions will be migrated towards the cathode and remaining part will be retained in the solution form. So in that way we will separate the cations and anions to the ion exchange chromatography. Okay, means that cathode contained cations will be given to the solution and particular cations present in the solution will reaches to the particular detector. So in that way replacement therapy is applicable or exchange mechanism is applicable. Cation exchanger and anion exchangers electrodes are available to replace the cations and anions. That is the ion exchange chromatography. Then other parts, gel permeation ion exchange and TLC adsorption phenomenon, and here partition coefficient principle. These are the main principles are related with the chromatography. Now this HPLC is working on which principle? Partition. Isn't it? Then parts of HPLC. How many parts of HPLC? Main parts is the solvent reservoir. What is that? Solvent reservoir. Means we are providing the mobile phase to the mobile phase with the help of solvent reservoir. Next part is degasser. What is the name? Degasser. Degasser. And after that degasser, pump is available. Yes. And after pump, the premixer is available. And after premixer, the mobile phase will send to the column. And after column, the mobile phase will reaches to the detector. So that is the flow of mobile phase. I hope you are understanding the flow of mobile phase. First section is solvent reservoir, then degasser, then pump, then premixer, column, and detector. That is the flow of mobile phase. Now, one more compartment it is available, that is a sample cell. What is that? Sample cell. I will show the sample cell. Just will open this sample cell door and we have the rack. So such a type of rack we have, and we can keep more than 100 samples here. Means total sample cell cavities like 105. How many? 105. Means total 105 samples we can keep it here, and we will keep there and will analyze with the help of autosampler. Which mechanism we have? Autosampler. Autosampler means automatically injector will take the sample from this sample cell and they will put into the, or they will provide into the column. That is the role. Then autosampler is available here. Just check this steel apparatus, steel body is a autosampler, or we can tell it is auto injector. What is the name? Autosampler or auto injector. How they are working? Just this steel body is there. They will move upward direction initially, then goes to the that particular rinsing section, and then after rinsing section they will come and they will pick up the sample from the sample cell. Here we are keeping. They will push or pull out the samples. Then they will supply to the column. There is the board available for the column here at the last column compartment section. It is there. And there we are provide the sample with the help of this injector, and again they will rinse in the next section and come to the original position. Here it is, original position is available. I will show you when they are working practically. Okay, so I hope you are understanding. We'll keep our sample in these particular vials. It is 1.5 vial, 1.5 ml capacity vial. Okay, so how much microliter solution it is there? 1500 microliter. How much? 50 microliter injection or volume of sample we can keep here. Then if you are putting this, just we have the knobs and we will press this in a such a way that we are getting some noise. Automatically we will confirm this is the fixed condition. Now we will keep this sample set into sample compartment and we will push out. Now it is fixed condition. We have filled sample and we have fitted there at the sample compartment. Now we'll close this door, and we have the cooler mechanism here, cooling mechanism at the bottom of your sample set, because some samples may degrade at the higher temperature, like if you are having 40 degrees centigrade or 45 degrees centigrade. Some samples like carmustine will degrade at the 40 degrees centigrade because the melting point of carmustine is 5 degrees centigrade, isn't it? Melting point of carmustine is 5 degrees centigrade. So how will you analyze if the normal temperature is available? Okay, so sample may degrade na, and we are not getting peak. So at that time, the sample cooler is available. It will maintain the temperature 0 degrees centigrade. Also in a column will maintain the 5 degrees centigrade. So for that, column compartment is available. This is the column compartment. Do you know? This is column compartment. Just like oven. Do you know oven? We are adjusting the temperature like 60 degrees centigrade and 70 degrees centigrade, and we are keeping our sample there to dry. Here we are maintaining the temperature on the basis of the sample. Like if you want to have the analysis at the 30 degrees centigrade, we'll adjust in the program and we'll maintain the temperature 30 degrees centigrade. Okay. Suppose we want to analyze, if you want to check the effect of drug in West Indies also. In West Indies temperature is more than 45 degrees centigrade. And if you wanted to check the effect of drug in the Switzerland also. In Switzerland temperature is minus 5 degrees centigrade. So such type of condition we can maintain in the HPLC. Means column on temperature to maintain the temperature of column as per our requirement, and sample cooler to maintain the temperature of sample at the 0 degrees centigrade. Okay. So sample will be retained for at least 1 week. It will not degrade. Some samples may have degradability within 2 days also if you are keeping at the bench top. So we have the cooler system and it will retain for longer period of time. That is the sample compartment. Now this is the column compartment, and in a such a way that we have attached the column. Just check it. This is the column. Getting this point? दिसते का? बघा इथून हा कॉलम आहे. मी तुम्हाला दुसरा काढून दाखवतो. This is the column. Correct? The flow of direction. What is the flow of direction of your mobile phase? Sample cell or solvent reservoir, degasser, pump, premixer, and premixer will provide the mobile phase here and coming to the column and will passes at the upward direction. In which direction? Upward direction. And this mobile phase reaches to the detector. Now we have to see the column nature. This has the length is 25 centimeter. What is the length?
25 centimeter.
And if you are converted into mm, 250 mm. Yes, 250 mm length is there. Then internal diameter is also, we have to check it. This is the internal bore is available because we have to supply the sample through that particular column and we'll run it. Okay, the internal diameter of column is 4.6 mm. What is the diameter? 4.6 mm. Then we have loaded material inside the bores. Which material we have loaded? Silica material, na? Silica material we have loaded inside the column. So, which silica material we have loaded there and why we have loaded that particular silica material, that we have to check it. So, silyl octadecyl material we have loaded on the this column. Which material? Silyl octadecyl material. Okay, octadecyl means C18. What is that?
C18.
C18. Then only octa related silyl octa compound, it is called as C8. What is the name? Silyl octa. That compound is called as C8. Okay. So for the hydrophilic compound we are using C8 column, and for hydrophobic compound we are using C18 column. Isn't it? I hope you are understanding this related. And the direction of the column we are fixing in a such a way that it has the upward direction. You have to attach the column from the bottom side and the direction of flow will be at the upward direction in a such a way that we will attach that. We have two columns. Both are the C18 column because normal compounds are hydrophobic and normal compounds are drugs, pharmaceutical drugs. Even though hydrophilic compound also will analyze with the help of this. just we will check the mobile phase, we will change the mobile phase, okay, and we will get analysis. If you want to analyze the hydrophilic compound also, so that C18 column has the versatile or limitless uses. That's why we are having two columns which are the C18 one. Correct. Now I hope you are understanding this column compartment section. And after the column we have this detector. What is that?
Detector.
Detector. Inside the detector cell is there, and two types of detector we can use in the HPLC. One is solute property detector, another is solvent property detector. Solute property means they will sense only drug, and solvent property means they will sense only solvent nature. Solvent nature means they will sense only the whatever the solvent we have chosen for the solubilization of the drug. It will not sense the drug. That is called a solvent property detector. And solute property, they will check the concentration or they will sense the drug. That is a solute property detector. Solvent property detector example is refractive index, RI detector. What is the name?
RI detector.
RI detector. And solute property detector is UV detector. What is that? UV detector. Just we have this UV detector there. Same UV detector we have loaded here. Okay. Then UV detector again has two types. One is single wavelength detector, another is multiple wavelength detector. Single wavelength detector means we will run the sample at a single wavelength. That is a single wavelength detector. And multiple wavelength detector means we will run the sample within the range of your particular light, like 200 to 800 nanometer. We will scan the sample in between 190 to 800 nanometer, and we'll check the lambda max at a 10th wavelength. We'll check the area at a 10 different wavelength. What is the difference of the single wavelength detector and multiple wavelength detector? We'll scan the sample in between 190 nanometer to 800 nanometer, and we'll check the area of the sample at a 10 different wavelength. How many wavelengths we can check?
10 different wavelengths.
Okay, that's why we are calling it is a multiple wavelength detector. And multiple wavelength detector is also called as VWD. What is that? VWD. VWD means variable wavelength detector. If we don't know about the particular effect of particular wavelength on the concentration, we'll fix total 10 wavelength approximately, and we'll check the area of each. If the area is higher at particular wavelength, that value will take only. So we'll optimize the wavelength here with the help of variable wavelength detector. An example of variable wavelength detector is the PDA detector. What is the name? PDA detector. What is the long form of PDA? Photodiode array detector. What is that? Photodiode array detector. What is the symbol or what is the function of PDA detector and what is the working of PDA detector? That we have to know it. Simple. When the sample coming to the column and sample reaches to the detector, and then detector will receive the sample. Then detector has the lamp source. There are two types of lamp sources available in the detector. One is D2 means digital lamp, and W. Okay, that two types of lamps are available in the particular detector. So that lamp will passes the light on the sample. Okay, and that light when reaches to the sample, they will get excited. And they will reach it at the lambda max value, and at the lambda max value shows the higher area or higher peak, and that value will use in the terms of area and retention time. And after emission of the energy, again light coming to the original direction, and the sample again will eluted from the detector, reaches to the particular reservoir or discard section. So that is the main function of detector, PDA. What is the difference between normal detector and your PDA detector? PDA is photodiode. What is that? Photodiode. Photo in the sense? Light. That light has the wavelength 200 to 800 nanometer wavelength. That light is going to multiply by 2. That's why we are calling it is a diode. Okay, means one light After passing into the sample, they will convert it into 2, 4, 16, 64. So total resolution can be possible. Okay, sensing of minimal amount of sample we can check it, or we can sensitize the minimal amount of sample also with the help of PDA detector, isn't it? So this is the PDA detector. It is a very advanced technique with us. PDA detector, sample cooler technique, column on temperature, isn't it? Then these are the 4 ports available at the mobile phase reservoir. There are 4 ports, A, B, C, D port. We can use it. Means 4 types of mobile phase we can use here. 4 types of solvent we can use it here. Okay, that system is called as the gradient system. What is this name? Gradient system. And one more system is also available, that is called as isocratic system. What is the difference between isocratic system and gradient system? And what is the application of gradient system and isocratic system? Isocratic system means only one composition of solvent, only one composition of your mobile phase, that is called as isocratic system. And gradient system is that contains more than one types of solvent, more than one types of solvent, that is called as gradient system. One more concept for the gradient system is that we can change the composition of mobile phase, we can change the concentration of mobile phase during the analysis. That is called as gradient system, or gradient illusion also we can tell it. So what is the application of isocratic system and what is the application of gradient system? We have to know it, na? Then and only we can use the gradient system here. Suppose we don't know about the retention time where we are getting peak, and we have used only isocratic system like methanol water 50:50, and we have kept in the one bottle only. We have kept in the bottle A only. We have added 50:50. Composition is a single, na, 50:50, and in one bottle we have added, and we have analyzed sample, but we haven't get result. So our mobile phase has been wasted, na? So automatically solvent loss happen, time also lost. That is the drawback of your isocratic system. If we want to optimize the method, we have to use the gradient system. How do you optimize the system? Simply, we don't know about which solvent we have to use it. Simply we will add acetonitrile in the A bottle, methanol in the B bottle, and water in the C bottle, and 6.8 buffer in the D bottle. Because we have to check where we are getting retention time at the minimum time. Okay, so we have added 4 types of solvent, and initially in a 1 to 2 minute in the program we have system 1 to 2 minute 25 system we have added there, and after 2 to 5 minute 30-20 30-20 the system has been added. Then after 5 minute 5 to 10 minute the system has been changed 4 to 10, then again 40-10, and after 10 to 15 means this time will have changed like 35-15. So that system time process we are doing in the software only. That system is called as gradient system. So in which solvent we are getting peak we will find out, and we will optimize the solvent system also. During the analysis we can change the concentration of mobile phase, and we will optimize where we are getting the peak and which composition of mobile phase we have to use for the further analysis. Means method development and method optimization we require the gradient illusion. Understood? The use of gradient illusion and isocratic illusion. Now we have which system?
Gradient.
Means 4 ports are available. Now bottles are only 3, but ports, just check it, 4 ports are. One bottle has been broken during the transportation. I have told to company to send me 1 bottle from your department, and we will analyze at least 4 mobile phase there. Now we are using the can for the D port, just for the understanding purpose. They will send there. Now, gradient system, I hope you are understanding. Then the pump. There are 4 types of pump. How many?
4.
One is single pump. Second one is binary pump. Third one is ternary pump. Fourth one is quaternary
Quaternary
pump.
pump.
Okay. What is mean by single pump? Only one type of pump. Binary means 2 pump. Ternary 3 pump. And quaternary means 4 pump. What is the purpose of quaternary pump?
4 sample, 4 solution असतील जाव.
Again, I saw gradient
Gradient
system.
system.
Gradient system required quaternary pump. Na? If you want to analyze the sample at a different concentration of mobile phase, the gradient system is required and quaternary pump is required. That's why we have loaded the quaternary pump for the gradient system. Isn't it? So, solvent cell or solvent reservoir, degasser. What is the function of degasser?
Removal of air in type
To
metal.
remove the bubbles, to remove the gases in the particular mobile phase, isn't it? Then pump. What is the mechanism of pump? How they are operating pump? How they are acting for the HPLC? What is the role of pump? Yes, it will create the pressure. Due to the pressure, the mobile phase will taken from the reservoir and coming to the particular mixer and they will send to the
Call.
column. That is the function of pump. But how they are working? What is the mechanism behind the working of your pump? That we have to know it, na? So we have the circle type of reservoir. What is that? Circle type of reservoir. And piston we have inserted inside that. So this is circle type of reservoir and piston just like we have inserted at the right side location. So there are 2 valves are available. One valve at the topmost location of reservoir, another valve is at the bottom side of your reservoir. Simply, if we pull the piston at the backward direction, so reservoir will have the cavity. So at that same time, the valve of upward direction will open. So mobile phase, due to the cavity, due to the vacuum pressure, the mobile phase will coming to the reservoir. Isn't it? How we applied the pressure here? With the help of this pump. So piston has been pulled at the backward direction. Mobile phase from the topmost location, it is coming through the upward wall and that will saturate it inside the cavities. Now again we'll push the piston. Automatically valve of above side will be closed and valve of bottom side will be open. The mobile phase again circulated to the column. That is the working of your pump. Isn't it? Then next part is coming injector. How they are working? I have told. It is acting like your zigzag motion. Do you know? Just action of injector it is given. Initially it is available in the shaft position in the one section. Shaft and injector. Initially they will move by the clockwise direction and they will rinse. Again going to the anti-clockwise direction to pick up the sample. And they will pick up the sample again moving to upward clockwise direction and they will send the sample to the column and coming to the original position. Okay, movement of the injector has been working on the basis of mechanism of this particular injector. That is the mechanism. We have to write the mechanism of injector. We have to write the mechanism of pump when they will ask for 10 marks question. Instrumentation of HPLC. We have to write all parts with the mechanism. Isn't it? So that is related with the injector. The sample cell also I have told. Column on temperature also I have told. Degasser and solvent reservoir. This is about the hardware section of HPLC. Okay. Now we have to on the instrument and we have to analyze the sample. I hope you are understanding these parts principle. Okay. Now we'll on the all sections of button and we'll press this. Okay, press this button. Okay. Now blinking will happen. If it is error, they will show the red color. If it is in the good condition, automatically green color will be appearing here. This control section. Here also green, and Here also power has the green section, isn't it? So now after some time it will shows the green at this section only.
Yes.
Now it is showing. Means this system is ready to analyze. Now we'll open the software at this PC. We'll wait for some time because it will take time to open. Now which company we have? Here it is given. Siemens. And model of this company is, what is the model? Here it is given. Prominence. What is the name? Prominence modular. Prominence I series is also available and Prominence modular system is also available. Kai? काय काय सांगितलं आता मी कंपनीचं नाव काय? मॉडेल कोणतं आहे? प्रॉमिनन्स मॉडेल. दोन प्रकारचे मॉडेल असतात. हे कंपनी दोन प्रकारचे मॉडेल प्रोव्हाइड करतात. एक प्रॉमिनन्स मॉड्युलर आणि प्रॉमिनन्स आय सिरीज. प्रॉमिनन्स मॉड्युलर मध्ये कसं असतात, वेगवेगळे कंपार्टमेंट असतात, बरोबर. पण आय सिरीज मध्ये एकच कंपार्टमेंट असतं, एकच मोठं. त्याला आपण काही चेंज करू शकत नाही, मूवमेंट करू शकत नाही. त्याला प्रॉमिनन्स आय सिरीज म्हणतात. So we have which system? Prominence modular system means all sections are in the inbuilt or in the molded section. Molded means we can replace one compartment from another. Means if we are getting some problem in the pump, we can replace another pump. If we are getting problem with the detector, we can replace it. If we are getting the problem with the injector, we will replace it another injector also. But in the Prominence I series, we cannot replace, we cannot change. That is the main drawback of Prominence I series. But cost of Prominence I series is higher than this Prominence modular, even though it cannot be molded, isn't it? But that system is very rough and tough system, so there is no need to replace. That's why the cost is near about 45 lakh. Prominence I series, and the Prominence modular system, the cost is 26 lakh. So which system we have? That is Prominence modular. The cost is 26 lakh. And now we got some fund from the university, and we got the exemption for 3 lakhs. So and we purchased this instrument in the 23 lakhs. So it is again a sophisticated instrument. It resembles all the sections of industry. If we are doing analysis in the industry, here again we are simulating same analysis we can analyze. Now which software we have to use for this particular running of the HPLC? The software is Lab Solution. Name of software is Lab Solution. Which software? In industry there are 3 types of software we are using. One is Chromalin. Which software? Chromalin. Another is Open Lab software, and third one is Lab Solution. Lab Solution is the software of your Siemens. Chromalin is the software of your Agilent system. Okay, and Open Lab software is for your water system. So number of companies are providing HPLC. Out of that, company's name like Agilent, second one is Siemens, third one is Waters. There are 3 companies, very branded companies are available. You just check in the industry also, they are using only this type of HPLC like Agilent and Siemens, and third one is water system. So mainly they are using Agilent system. So it is very rough and tough model. I have used also that Agilent system in industry. Sanofi Synthela is available in the Goa. Do you know where na? You visited, I think so, in industry. This year you will visit, na? Previous year you have visited which company? Teva?
Indigo.
Watson?
Indigo.
Indigo.
Yes.
Indigo is Indian company. Other company? Only one company.
Sir, boys went to Indigo and girls went to different company.
Huh?
Maybe it can get.
Lab solution software. We'll click on the lab solution software and we'll put the your username. Username I have inserted. You don't have the username. So I will click on this particular HPLC. At this software we can attach at least total 20 HPLC. Now only one HPLC with us. That's why I have clicked on that. The sound will be clicked. So automatically we'll get confirm key software is connected with the HPLC, just like there. In a UV PC control will be available. Now again we click OK, OK, OK. They will again shows the blink. They are connecting the instrument. Now what option we have to check it there after opening up the software? The LC should be ready and your PDA should be ready. Means LC will be connected with the PC and PDA should be connected with this software. So LC is ready, PDA is ready, isn't it? Now we have filled mobile phase there. We have run one sample, that is quercetin and routine. What is the name? Quercetin and routine. Both are the flavonoid contents, isn't it? Now we have optimized one method for that, for analysis of quercetin and routine. I have added in a port methanol. I have added how much? What we have added? Methanol. Here I have written methanol, isn't it? And in a B bottle I have added the water. What we have added? Water. Isn't it? Only 2 port I will use it. So the remaining port I have kept in another section. So while I have kept the mobile phase in this bottle, before keeping this mobile phase, we have to filter it. We have to sonicate it. Isn't it? So we have the filtration assembly there. You just check at the pump, or the solid particles will dissolve into the mobile phase, and through the filtration all the bubbles, all the impurities will be discarded. So pure mobile phase we will keep here. So whatever mobile phase we are using, that should be HPLC grade. What is that? HPLC grade. What is the meaning of HPLC grade and normal purity? Normal purity contain 99 or 98% or sometimes 97% also we can tell it is a purified compound. But HPLC grade system, the purity is 99.9. What is that? 99.9. So that pure sample, that pure solvent, we have to use it here. So we have the bottles there at the bottom. I have kept methanol, water HPLC grade, then acetonitrile HPLC grade we have there. If you want to analyze, I will give you acetonitrile, water or methanol. Now, so I have added the sample or mobile phase at the reservoir. Then after addition, I will not perform the analysis directly. So before that, I will purge the system. What I will do? Purge. Purging I will do it. Purging means, yes,
Blank check.
and purging is necessary for what? Yes, purging means flowing of the mobile phase at the highest temperature. That is called as purging, isn't it? And purging, what is the need of purging? Whatever bubbles present in the port, just like this bubble, do you know?
Yes.
This bubble. Whatever bubbles present in the port, with the help of purging or the high flow, they will remove it. So, what is the purging system and how will you provide the purging system and normal flow, and what is the normal flow that we have to know. Purging means the mobile phase will passes through the port, coming to the pump and directly reaches to the discard section. That is the purging. What is the purpose? To remove the bubbles present in the port. And normal flow means mobile phase will pass it through the port, coming to the degasser, pump, premixer, column and detector, and after detector they will send to the discard section. That is the normal flow. during analysis we are keeping normal flow, and if you want to remove the bubbles, we'll use the purging system. Isn't it? Before starting of the analysis, we have to purge it. Then we will apply the normal flow. Isn't it? I hope you are understanding. If you want to purge, the valve should be open. Just open condition. You have to move in the anti-clockwise direction. So automatically the mobile phase will passing to the degasser pump and directly reaches to your discard section. They are not passing to the column and detector. That is the difference between. So how much time we have to purge it, the system? At least 30 minutes. How much time? 30. At least 30 minutes. Now already I have purged 2 ports because I wanted to use only 2 ports. So I will not use this C and D and other rinsing port. So that's why already I have purged. Yesterday I have analyzed quercetin and routine. That's why I will not purge it. Isn't it? Now, so if we completed purging after 30 minutes, we just close the valve. Why we are closing the valve? And what will happen when we are not purging or when we are not closing the valve? If we analyze, we will start the method, we will run the sample, and then we will checking in the particular section why we are not getting the pick. Because mobile phase has not been reached to the column and detector, so we are not getting the pick. So that thing you have to keep in your mind. It is very sensible point. You have to close this valve before starting of the analysis after completion of purging. So flow, how much flow we will give for the purging? That is 5 ml. How much? 5 ml flow we will get. How do you optimize the purging? I will show it. Initially, the valve should be open. Then we'll open the method file. Auto purge system it is available now. Which system? Auto purge means auto purge will purge all ports A, B, C, D. Yes, that system I will open it. And how much time purging I have given here? 5 minutes I have given here. You can give 30 minutes also. And here 5 minutes will be programmed. How much ml of flow we will give? 5 ml. And proportion of mobile phase like 25, 25, 25, 25. So A section has been has not given here. Only B, C, D only given. We have to keep B 25, C 25, D 25. Automatically it will take 25 from the A. We should not give anything. Okay. And pressure will give 5000. And after that, pump it is coming. Which system we have to use? Gradient. Because we have to purge all the all port. That's why gradient system we have to use. Flow rate 5 ml. Correct? Pressure we are giving 5000. Now after that PDA, during purging PDA detector will keep off. Why?
There is no sample.
We are not using this. Mobile phase directly coming from the reservoir up to pump and directly moving to discard section. That's why we are making lamp off. Detector lamp off. Column mount temperature is also not needed here. So we are making column temperature off. We will unselect this section only. If you want to use column on, select it. If you don't want, unselect this section. Then controller also we are not changing. This also we are not changing. And we will download the method this. So now it is showing 5 ml flow. Okay. And this valve should be open. But pump is in off condition. So we will make on. So automatically pump is in on condition. So after this, the sound will become just like. So at that time we will confirm ki the purging is happening. We will get a noise. Purging is going on. So I don't want now because already we have purged system in yesterday's. If you want to replace the solvent, then and then only we have to purge it. If you already added there is no cavities in the port, then don't go for the purging. So for your purpose I have shown this purging. So now I will take next method directly, open the method, and I will use routine corseting method, which means
Routine corseting.
corseting. At the 27 August 2022 I have made this method, and I will open this method and I will apply to this instrument. So automatically 1 ml flow rate here it is showing, and I will close the valve. Now the mobile phase is running from the degasser, pump, then premixer, then column, then detector. That flow is going on now. That is called as normal flow, isn't it? It is called as
Normal flow.
That is required for our analysis, actual analysis. Now in a sample compartment, first section I have added routine 30 minutes. What is that? Routine 30 minutes. So one fellow was there in the AMCP college, that research fellow was there. They have sent sample for HPLC analysis to our college, and they wanted to know about the pharmacokinetic parameters, like the percentage of drug release in the body, then T-half, elimination rate, then onset of action, duration of action. That point they have to know it. For that they have sent the samples. So they have injected routine and quercetin individually in a one animal, routine in a one animal, quercetin in another animal, combination of routine quercetin in another animal, and they have to check the synergistic effect of routine and quercetin, and they have to confirm that. That's why they have injected routine and they have taken the samples from the animals, rat, after 30 minutes, 2 hours, 10 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours and 36 hours. So that's why I have collected sample routine 30 minutes, then routine 2 hours, then routine 10 hours and routine 18 hours.
18 hours.
Just like it is carrying out.
Yes.
Now the sample cooler is there, just check it has been cooled. Do you know?
Yes.
And if check here also system is available, you just check, keep your hand, you will get cool. So how will you fix this compartment? We have the clutch at this location, just check it. And we will fix at this location and directly will push. The noise will be open or noise will be clicked. Now L showing none. L means rack. L means rack. And door is open. It is showing there. So if we want to keep this sample cell or compartment, automatically L showing 1.5 ml. Rack showing 1.5 ml. 1.5 ml means the vial capacity is 1.5 ml. It is available in their location only. That's why they are showing 1.5 ml. Now door is open. They are also showing door is open. Okay. Now we'll close. That door has the magnetism property. What property? Magnetism. If you want to open, it will require some pressure. Just check it. You can check it. Isn't it? So that system is available for this sample door. That system is also there. We have to push. Automatically it will open, and then we will close it. Then push. Same. Here it is fixed because of this section. Now here also we can open, and this will be open. So we can open, but it is already fixed. That's why we are not going there. Same, we are opening here, and same here we are opening. Okay? I hope you are understanding this section. Now we have loaded the method. What we have loaded there? Method, routine quercetin. So what is the parameter of method? What we have to know it, isn't it? I will show which parameter we have given for the particular method. Routine quercetin I have inserted, na? Which method I have inserted? Routine quercetin 27.8. You just check it where it is available. Routine quercetin 27. Okay, we will open it. We will check the parameter that we have given for the HPLC. How much time we will give for analysis? 10 minutes. Means LC stop time, how much is LC means pump, LC means pump, and acquisition time in bracket PDA it is given. PDA means detector. Detector time is also 10 minutes and pump time is also 10 minutes. If you are keeping pump time 10 minutes and acquisition time we will keep 5 minutes. So what will happen?
Only 5 minutes results can be available.
Will not get the peak, na? Because detector are sensing the compound, na? So it will keep their eyes for 10 minutes when we are getting the sample. Okay, that's why acquisition time, how much time we have to maintain? 10 minutes. Correct? So yeah, I have added 10 minute acquisition time. And LC pump system, which system we have to use there? Because I have added A port methanol, B port water, and then I have optimized one method. Method development system is also available. If you are knowing method development parameter, you studied QA, method validation, accuracy, precision, robustness, ruggedness, LOD, okay, yellow Q, okay, these are the validation parameter. Before that we have to create the method, and that method we have to optimize. Now I have made the method and I have optimized, and that method I have loaded here. So for that total flow I have given 1 ml. How much flow? 1 ml per minute. Then proportion of solvent, B proportion is 35, automatically A proportion will be 65, C proportion is 0, D proportion is also 0. So and the pressure I will give like 5000 psi. Directly I will give the 5000 because I don't know how much pressure will be taken by this particular pump. If they want to take the only pressure 2500, it will take, remaining pressure will be available there only. Okay, it will utilize only 2500. So pressure I have added here 5000. Then detector. Now I have to use the detector. D2 and W. Lamps are there. Okay. So both detector or both lamp we are using D2 and W. Now wavelength scan will give range 190 to 800. Now after that cell temperature also we have to give. Cell temperature 40 degrees centigrade I have given, and then column on here. If you want to analyze at the 30 degrees centigrade, we'll select this column on and we'll add the 30 degrees centigrade here, and after that we'll go for the auto sampler and we'll select the rack 1.5 ml 105 rack, and we will download this method. So automatically the mobile phase is carrying out by the method that we have given there for the HPLC. Now we want to analyze the sample, correct na? Already we studied all the section, but we haven't analyzed the sample. For that, one section it is there in that left side menu is real-time batch. What is that?
Real-time batch.
Real-time batch. So I will click on the real-time batch, and I want to analyze only one sample because I will show one demo for one sample only. So for that I will make right click and will go for add row. I want to analyze only one sample, so I will add only one row. So I have added there, and in which vial I have kept the sample? First row, first vial. So I will give first. Tray, only one tray is available because we don't have much more trays na. So and after that sample name, routine 30 minute. So serial number it is coming 11 directly. Then same sample name will coming. Sample ID will be routine 1311 and sample type unknown and method is same. We'll select this method here and routine quercetin 27. So we'll load this method for this sample. After that we'll make the data file here according to this, correct, and level 1 and how much volume of injection we have to load in the HPLC. 50 microliter I have given here. Injection volume is 50 microliter. Now if you want to report, we just click on tick, and then after that we'll take the template of report. In which format we have to use? We have made one format, ADCBP format for creation of report. So I will select it, and then I will go for the save option. What is that? Save batch file, and they will ask a reason. one sample is added. What is that? One sample is added. Then apply to all and OK. Correct? So it is saved. Now I want to run directly. So the option it is there, batch start. Which option is there? Batch start. So I will click on batch start. They will ask which sample you want to analyze. Already all samples already analyzed. What is the remaining? 15. So I want to analyze only 15 row. So I will make it start. So they will perform working. I will start. Here injector it is available. Are you seeing? Is this again? Just see here. I will make start from this option. How the injector is working, I will show you now. Just check it. Wait for some time. Just injector will move here. Rinsing at this location, because rinsing is required. Then coming to the first cell, picking the sample. Okay. Then going to original position, pushing the sample to the detector. Now again coming to original. And then second sample will take. At that time they will rinse. They will take the seconds while push into the column, and again coming to the original position. Before taking of the sample they will rinse. After taking of sample they will not rinse it. Isn't it? This is the system of injector. Now the temperature it is showing how much? Set temperature is 30. Now it is showing how much? 29.3. Okay. Now it is not showing result here. It is waiting for oven. Waiting for oven, because temperature of analysis is 29. When they are achieving the 30 degrees centigrade, then only the distribution may be possible between the column. Okay. So we'll get automatically, and we'll get the noise of the running sound will become like you just like sound is coming. I will show when the sound is coming, because in our voice they will not coming directly. Just now it is running. LC running, PDA running. Okay. Now we have to get it how the graph is going to come. Okay. So now I'm knowing where the peak is coming. Quercetin getting peak at the 3.5 detention time. How much? 3.5. I know it. Now I want to show the previous result. Yes. How we are getting the report, how we are going to manipulate the report, and how we are going to integrate the report. Okay. Integration part is very important. Okay. Now already above samples have been analyzed. I will make it double click. Whatever analysis has been completed. So it is showing first sample I will show it routine 30 minutes, na? R 30 minutes. Group R 30 minutes. Is correct? I will click on double and I will open this. So automatically this graph is showing. Correct? If you want to open this system also, I will open it. Okay. So now it is showing graph, only one graph. And retention time is 3.6 and peak area is 2884411. That is the area. Height is also given. Then we will say it. If you want to check other wavelength also, we'll pick here. Edit wavelength. If you want to analyze at the 260 wavelength, then I will make view and I will go for this section. So this graph will be coming. Then I have to integrate now. Integration means we'll keep our drug sample peak only, will remove remaining peaks. That is called as integration. Means getting out the report, that system is called as integration. So if you want to remove these peaks, remaining peaks, we'll go for the reject peak. This option is coming. Reject peak. So we'll click on here, we'll remove the peaks. Correct? Only one peak is showing, and here retention time is 3.6, area is 2571,625, height is also given. Correct? Now if you want to save the data file, reason they will ask wavelength is added, na? Wavelength is added. Then apply to all, save. Okay. Now if you want to save the result in the PDF form, how will you get the result? File, data report they will ask, then preview. What is that? Preview. Now it is showing in just like. So here at the 254, first peak was the 254, and at the second peak at the 260 I have given there, na? And values are being given here also. Just next page we are coming. At 254 this area, and at 260 this area. What is the difference you are getting here? Area 28, area 25. Just this difference is coming. So which is the lambda max? 254, na? Higher value is coming to this. You will get to know. Otherwise only one lambda max was there. That was the single wavelength detector. So we can find out the lambda max value with the help of variable wavelength detector. Isn't it? That is the report we are getting. Now I will show the report in the PDF form. Now it is showing the peak. Just check it. Getting the peak now. It is running and getting the peak. Correct? And I will show the report in the PDF form where we have saved data thermokinetic group 3 18 hours. So in a such a way that we are getting the peak. 254 nanometer is the wavelength. Retention time is 3.623, and area percentage, and number of theoretical plate 6862. Correct? Here we are getting this result in the form, and sample information it is here. Sample name, tray, vial number, injection value, data file, batch file. Data acquired means where at which date we have analyzed. Data process means integration where we are done. So that is related with the report, and we are getting the report in this particular PDF. Now if you want to create the method, what parameter we have to check it, and how will you tell ki this system is working and getting correct result? For that we have to check the system suitability parameter. What is that? System suitability parameter. System suitability parameter means what, and what is the need of that? System suitability parameter will check the accuracy of the instrument. Accuracy of instrument. Now one sample I have prepared, and I have prepared 5 injections. Suitability parameter, they will check the accuracy of the instrument and accuracy of the procedure what we are applying there. So what are the parameters we are checking in the system suitability? First is the percentage RSD. What is that? Percentage RSD. Percentage RSD means percentage relative standard deviation. How much amount should become when we are telling it is a good method or accurate method? Percentage RSD should be less than 0.5. How much? Less than 0.5. But how do you check the percentage RSD? What is the formula for the checking of the percentage RSD? Percentage RSD is equal to average divided by standard deviation into 100. That is the formula. If we are getting the value less than 0.5, you will tell this passes the system suitability parameter. Now next parameter of system suitability is number of theoretical plate. What is that? Number of theoretical plates. So what is the definition of theoretical plate? Theoretical plates are the symbol of the performance of the instrument. Symbol of the performance of the instrument that will working properly, that will shows the good resolution. That is the number of theoretical plates. And how many theoretical plates should be coming when we are telling it is good instrument and it is working at the normal condition? So theoretical plate should be more than 2000. How much? More than 2000. Then only that procedure is accurate and we can analyze. How much here we are getting? 6,862. And third parameter is asymmetry factor. What is that? Asymmetry factor means there is the proportion of peak tailing and peak fronting. Okay, what is that? Peak tailing and peak fronting. So proportion of asymmetry is a 1. The value should become 1. So peak tailing is 0.5, peak fronting is 0.5. So it is coming 1. If it is 0.5, you are not telling it is good asymmetric factor. If peak fronting is there, the peak is coming in that direction. If peak tailing is there, peak is coming in that direction. So that will not say ki this method is good. We cannot analyze the sample with the help of the compound having asymmetry factor is less than 1. So this is the system suitability parameter. I hope all of you are understanding this HPLC. So I have told all the sections, means what are the points related with the asymmetry, system suitability, then number of theoretical plates, what is the meaning of number of theoretical plate, retention time, then principle of these, working of each part of the instrument, then procedure of HPLC, all section I have covered. So any doubt related with this? काय डाऊट आहे विचारू शकता. किती वेळ गेला आपला?